Hi there, this is Jonathan Ginsberg. I'm an Atlanta area bankruptcy attorney, and today I'd like to talk to you about how bankruptcy can possibly save your marriage. And my colleague John Skiba, who's a bankruptcy attorney in the Phoenix area, wrote a very interesting blog post about this very topic, and it really resonated with me because I've dealt with people over the 25 years I've been practicing law, and it's very true. Bankruptcy, there's one of the positive benefits of bankruptcy is it can save a marriage, and here's how. Obviously, many times marital difficulties are brought about by money problems, and typically there's not enough money. And so what bankruptcy can do is it can give you a way to address the money problem in a very systemic way. So for example, if it's simply a matter of you've got a lot of debt, but it's not so much the total debt, but it's the monthly payments, then a Chapter 13 can be a way to deal with that problem and reduce your monthly payments. So for example, you're paying out $1,500 a month in various credit card bills, car payments, etc. A Chapter 13 can knock that down to $600, $700, $800 a month. So it can sometimes cut your monthly outflow in half or reduce it by several $100s or even more. So if the problem is cash flow, there is a bankruptcy solution to cash flow, and that's typically Chapter 13. If the problem is you've simply got too much debt, too many people coming after you demanding money, then Chapter 7 can solve the problem. You can get rid of a lot of debt if you fit into a Chapter 7. You can get rid of tens of thousands of dollars of credit card debt, personal loans, and so forth. And Chapter 7 can be a very, very powerful tool to do that. So if that's the problem, then Chapter 7 bankruptcy can help solve it. I think just in general, money problems lead to stress. People start blaming each other. Why aren't you making more money? Or why did you do this? Or why did you buy that? And a bankruptcy can kind of give you a second chance. So if you see that your marriage is floundering because of money problems, it might be worth looking at the bankruptcy option to see whether or not a bankruptcy might be a way to at least get you and your spouse sort of on the same page, eliminate debt, undo transactions that were not very smart or not very favorable, and move on down the road and work together to solve the problems as opposed to having those money issues drive you apart. I would even tell you that if divorce seems inevitable, I've even seen situations and been involved in them where a bankruptcy before divorce can make the issues for divorce a lot easier because you get rid of all this joint debt, and now the things you have to fight about are much, much less. You don't have to worry about who's going to take responsibility for debt. So I would tell you that if you're looking at possibly getting divorced, or your marriage is in trouble and it's about money problems, is about lawsuits or debts, then talk to a bankruptcy lawyer and let's see if we can figure out a way to solve your problem using bankruptcy that would save your marriage, save your family, keep it all together, and not see you in a situation where both of you end up worse off. Because obviously, if you do get divorced, you're going to have two households now to support. You're going to have somebody who's going to be dealing with child support. There's going to be all kind of issues with the kids. And so it's just much better to stay together if at all possible. And believe it or not, bankruptcy can be a way to do that.